on the internet when they really should get out more. 4 times for the days that were all back. 5 times for the they call back. 6 times for the kids like me who got ADHD. Just turn the whole world to a country. Around the city with a high stick. I'm paranoid. Usually I ain't like this. Ain't no telling how crazy I like it.
Very interesting mix of teams here in the 8th Annual Premier Tag League. You know, our fan favorite, Aaron Cox, recently made his return to the PWF. You have a fairly unknown entity known in Tungsten Redd. Had a few good showings here in the PWF. Interested to see if Aaron Cox can tame the beast known as Tungsten Redd.
According to the American Psychiatric Association, it affects roughly 8% of children and 2% of adults. Common are believed to only affect boys because they are perceived as wrong.
And their opponents, representing the Peace Game, taking the winner, Patrick Scott, and disgracing
Daddy Patrick Scott teaming with 24-karat Trey Havoc.
2 of PWF's top competitors here. Patrick Scott, former 4-time PWF Tag Team Champion, looking to secure the opportunity to make history, become a 5-time PWF Tag Team Champion, something no one has ever done before.
Not in the history of the company, which extends back to 2000. Imagine the feather in the cap of Patty Daddy himself.
And then Trey Havoc, the man made of gold, continues his search of gold. Yet to win a championship here in the PWF. Had a great showing against Meltman Donnie Ray during his reign as PWF Oceanic Champion. Was unable to come away with the victory, though. Tonight he teams with the Patty Daddy, Patrick Scott.
Looks like we got Scott squaring off again. Oh, no, fake me out. We're going to start with the epitome of greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's epitome, but I don't think he knows it's epitome. So the epitome of greatness.
He insists. He insists we say epitome. We insist.
Patrick Scott. Oh, smart. Look, just because $5,000 is on the line doesn't mean I got to do $5,000 worth of work.
Patrick Scott knows what he's worth. He's a strategist. He gonna take the smart way. Work smarter, not harder.
Again, we're seeing a little bit of tumultuous tag team work in the early round of the Premier Tag League. Patrick thinks he can do it on his own, and if Diego Hill can't do it on his own, I don't know who can, Bojack.
And now, current allies, Trey Havoc and Aaron Cox. They bonded through combat, built a mutual respect for each other.
They've been trying to be a tag team for about a year now.
Trying to be a tag team. Oh, schoolboy. Patrick Scott trying to coach from the apron. Oh, schoolboy for Trey.
He's in the ropes. He's in the ropes. A little slick trick. Patrick's upset.
To play devil's advocate just a little bit, I can sympathize with the frustration of Patrick Scott. I'm all for allies, I'm all for friendship, but this is a tournament. There's money on the line. There's a tag team title opportunity on the line. You got to put that stuff aside, and you got to get to trying to win the contest. Go behind from Patrick Scott.
Tungsten Redd. Oh! Any man who can take a back chop with a straight face is a tougher man than I.
Patty, I don't know if that's a good idea, baby. Not much is known. The big redwood, Tungsten Redd. But a bit of a mysterious figure, very intimidating figure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we are back on IWTV, we apologize for the technical difficulties that we had. The power went out in the building for just a second, and of course, that internet, of course, takes a minute to reboot. You all have had a power go out in the middle of a video game, haven't you? Lord knows I have. And who are you to sit there and judge me for my internet blipping?
Patrick Scott over the top of Tungsten Redd.
Let's call it what it is, guys. It happens. It's completely normal.
Back body drop. Sends Patrick to the corner. Oh my God. Patrick trying to meet him. That's a big man. That's a lot of meat. Sidewalk slam. Drops Patrick center of the ring.
And while we were gone during the last match, Caitlin Marie and Jack Tatum lost in the opening round against Cody Fluffman and Jordan Holt.
Look for a double team, double hip toss. Able to get him through, catch him. Patrick back over to his feet, double eye rake. Sends Aaron Cox into Tungsten Redd, sends Tungsten Redd to the floor. Oh, up and down, center of the ring with that back suplex. Only good enough for a 2 count. Stalling suplex.
Letting the blood pool to the cranium.
Seems Patrick Scott was finally able to get to Trey Havoc. Stressing the importance of this opportunity here. The fans here trying to, Grizzly Magnum. Shades of his papa, Keith Lee.
Papa Keith Lee.
Oh my God. Just big deal to Aaron Cox.
Patrick Scott assuring Trey Havoc he doesn't want his opponent to breathe. Because if you can't breathe, you can't wrestle, brother.
Can't wrestle. Can't breathe, can't wrestle. Can't walk, can't wrestle.
There's a lot of things the human body needs to do to ensure wrestling.
Trey with a bit of a stiff chop to Patrick. Oh no! This is a family show.
That man's nipples has a family.
Seated abdominal stretch, center of the ring. Cox is like he doesn't have anywhere to go.
I hope that's the first thing that, like, if we came back right when I said that man's nipples.
Nipples has a family. By God. Not the nipples. Sunset flip.
Patrick Scott was only able to trap one of the arms with that sunset.
Woo!
Single leg drop kick right on the money from Scott.
Beautiful. Into the cover. Stack him.
Patrick Ripley in the middle of the ring, stacking his opponent in half.
Patrick depositing Cox back in their corner. Oh, we're live. I think we're back.
We're back. I hope you heard the nipple thing. If you didn't hear the nipple thing, you're going to have to tune in on YouTube and check out what that was, because it was pretty good.
Scott looking for a splash in the corner. Gets more of Trey Havoc than what he was intending.
Listen, guys, power outages happen. That's what's the moral of the story here, as we are back.
As we mentioned, tag team veteran Patrick Scott, an expert at cutting the ring in half.
Oh, you can see Aaron Cox wiggling his fingers. Maybe a little bit of nerve damage from those dangerous knees of Scott.
I've got the knee pad down. That's for protection, baby. What are you doing?
What is you doing?
Oh, able to swift his hips. Oh! Half Nelson into the backbreaker.
Ow. Owie. Both men are down. Just to recap, Caitlin Marie and Jack Tatum were eliminated from the tournament in the last match where we lost power. It was out of my control. I'm sorry. And, of course, Cody Fluffman and Jordan Holt have advanced to the semifinals, and Tungsten Redd is doing his best to advance to the semifinals as well on behalf of his team.
Tungsten Redd, he is fired up here. He's been sitting on the apron majority of this contest. Crossbody attempt from Scott.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh, catatonic, center of the ring. Trey's saving the match for his team.
He's dragging it. He's dragging his partner back to his corner. Pretty smart. If you're gonna break it up, you might as well.
You gotta get him open. Trey, you gotta. Oh! Final flash from Cox.
I don't think Cox realized that Trey might not be the legal man right now. Scott gets rid of his opponent. Comes in for Redd.
Oh, blocks clothesline.
What the hell is this?
Oh, with the back. Excuse me? Oh! Patrick pile driver!
A Patrick pile driver. 2, 3.
Oh my God! That's the biggest Patrick pile driver I've ever seen.
Patrick Scott, the tag specialist that he is, takes him and Trey Havoc to the semifinals as he puts up the number 5. He's looking to be a 5-time tag champion here in the Premier Wrestling Federation, a feat which no man can claim. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5-time Patty Daddy Patrick Scott.
Has a ring to it. As boys, of course,
Sportsmanship.
sportsmanship.